And we back, and we back, and we back.
Man, this weather will not cooperate, bro. Like you get a little cold front come in, and then you think, oh, it's time for you to start moving, and then boom, middle of the day, it's 80 degrees, 80, 90 degrees. Like, come on, man. Like it's got this cold front got to come in.
Exactly, man. I thought we were here. I thought we were fully, into the fall. Starting to be winter, whatever you want to call it, into the fall. We don't really have real seasons around here. But I thought we were in that switch mode, man. You wearing a jacket, sweatpants, jacket, jeans, whatever it is. I thought we were here. And then, like you said, you come out of work, lunch break, whatever it is, middle of the day, and it's 80.
Yep. You can't do nothing about it. And they gonna sit when it's hot, they gonna sit, because I'm pretty sure at this point they starting to shed. I mean, they've already shedded the summer coat and they winter coat is on. So when it's hot, them jokers is sitting down.
Man, no doubt. You know my story, man. Trying to get my batteries in my cameras, trying to keep the food, trying to keep the family fed out there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, the sports world been going crazy. The real world is going crazy. Government is shut down right now, man. I only got one question for you, dog. You ready?
Let's do it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 7, episode 35 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. No killer cam tonight. How you doing tonight, man?
Man, bro, I'm good, man. Trying to find some time, get in the woods, doing shows, and man, just counting down the days to the weekend. You know how it go.
Nah, no doubt. I'm on that same time right now, man. I'm just trying to figure out a time to get in the woods, how long I can be in the woods. Can I just slide out for a little bit and get back? Just trying to hunt, man. That's all I want to do right now.
Bro, that's it. Because bro, I'm tired of seeing cats, you know what I'm saying, on the socials and saying what they bucks, what they does. Because you know me, I don't care about no antlers right now. But
yeah,
even with the does, I'm like, man, come on, man. My buddy Chris up in Ohio, but he didn't already put down 3 doe. He got 3 does already, and now he working on getting a buck. I said, man, you got it done early, man.
Man, that in a perfect world, that's what happens. You go out there, you harvest your doe on first day. You harvest your doe. Maybe you see another one you like. Go ahead and knock that down. Freezer full, and now we can hunt racks.
Yep.
That's in a perfect world, but it don't always happen like that. But while we on the hunting situation, man, hey, I want to go ahead and tell you, bro, I had a blast on the Dreaded Archer podcast last night.
Oh yeah,
we burnt the house down. If y'all didn't know, man, y'all be on the lookout for that episode, man. We burnt the house down last night on the Dreaded Archer podcast, man. It's always a good time when I pull up over there.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And the Dreaded listeners love it, bro. I mean, dude, every time you get on the show, bro, the numbers go up, comments come in, the clips go crazy. So, and Chris Myers, man, shout out to Zulu Archery. He was like, man, when you got your brother back on? I said, bro, we find some time. I think last time he was on there with us.
Yeah. And no, man, like I told you a couple weeks ago, my house is set up to only pod on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what's going on around here. But no, it was a hell of a time last night, man. Like I said, I feel like we burnt the house down. I can't wait to see that show come out and do some numbers. I know you got the first clip out today. I love that shit, man.
Oh yeah, man. Anytime I can sit down and podcast, bro, I'm down for it. Like I'm used to always hosting the shows, but it seems as of the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been guest on other podcasts. And I mean, even after last night, I made the post. I got my 100 episode plaque in. I had 4 different shows hit me up. Hey man, just came across your content. Want to get you on the show? Shit, let's do it.
Heck yeah, that really shows how crazy the social media thing is. You never know whose page you're gonna slide down, whose timeline you're gonna slide down.
Yep.
So man, hey, shout out to the Dreaded Archer podcast. Like I said last night, I am the biggest Dreaded Archer podcast fan. You see it up on my wall back there behind me. But yeah, it was lit, man. It was lit.
Hey, we got to get some new ones because that's the old logo, man. We didn't upgrade it like two.
Yeah, that's the OG. That's the OG, triple OG, baby.
Ain't
no, man. What'd you say?
Because ain't nobody else got that.
Man, I'm telling you. Hey, but like I said before the show started, the sports world has been in a freaking frenzy, all type of stuff going on. But I think it's only right that we start off talking about this World Series, man.
Bro, one for the ages, man. Like when you think of World Series, this is what you want. Like you had excitement, you had controversy, controversial calls, big plays. I mean, guys stepping up every single game. You had the longest game in World Series history, man, going into extra innings. I mean, it was just an exciting time for baseball. And I'm not a baseball fan, but when October come around, I tune in, and not too much at the beginning, more so at the league championships, and then going into the World Series. And man, it was just, it was everything it was supposed to be.
No, but I've heard so many people say that same thing though. Like, I'm not a baseball fan, but I could actually sit down and watch this World Series.
Yeah.
And that's where I think this was the best, especially since I've been alive. And I'm a Boston Red Sox fan, so I've seen some World Series now. But since I've been alive, this is the best World Series.
Oh yeah, and
like my cognitive skills was able to sit down and watch the game.
Yeah,
by far the best World Series.
But dude, I said it last show, man. All the storylines was there. Like, when it comes to these big sporting events, so whether it be the Super Bowl, the NBA Finals, World Series, yes, the game is the focal point.
Yeah,
but and that's really the focal point for baseball fans. But in order to pull in the people on the outside who are, your casual fan, it's the storylines that they grip them, they grab them in and get them, locked on. And bro, the storylines to this World Series was it was great. You had, for the Blue Jays, you got, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., what I'm saying? They constantly showing him as a baby, growing up with the Expos as his dad playing, being the ball boy, the bat boy, and all that. And then boom, what I'm saying? He's get drafted by the team that drafted his father, and now he's continuing on that the Guerrero legacy.
Yeah. That was a huge. Go ahead.
Oh, and then you got, for the Dodgers, you got, they won it last year. Can they two-peat? They got Sohei. They got Yogamoto. I mean, they got the triplets. What I'm saying? Then they got Mookie Betts. What I'm saying? Will Smith. Freddie Freeman. They got the $1 billion roster. So they got 3 players that they didn't invested $1 billion in.
Yeah.
And it's like, can they win it again? Because as much as we love the underdog story in America, we do also like to see the big giant fall. We want to see the giant fall. Oh man, they got all that money. They didn't bought that roster. This ain't real baseball. Can they do it again? Yeah, they did it again. So it was just a great World Series.
Yeah, and then shout out to the Blue Jays in this too. Before I get on this Dodgers run, shout out to the Blue Jays in this because they did take that $1 billion roster and put it to the test.
Push it to the limit.
Put it to the test. But the announcer said something at the end of the game that is my favorite freaking line in all of sports. And I think this is the mode, like in boxing and everything, UFC, everything. Like, if you want to beat the champ, you got to knock him out.
You got to knock him out. Yep.
You got to knock him out. And so the Dodgers winning this World Series pulled all that in ever so slightly. Like, they tied all that in ever so slightly. If you want to beat the champ, you got to knock him out. And the Blue Jays could never knock him out.
Nope. And they'd be up. They be up 4-1 going into the 7th inning. You know what I'm saying? They up 6-1 going into, you know what I'm saying, 8th inning. And it's just some of them, the key games, they couldn't hold it off.
They couldn't hold it. Freddie Freeman, I've spoken on Freddie Freeman a few weeks in a row now. Freddie, the walk-off home run by Freddie Freeman in the 8-10 inning game is the story. I knew they was gonna win it right then.
Yep.
I knew the Dodgers would win it right then. You scrap and you fight all the way through there because the Dodgers have the depth. They have the legitimate depth to go 18 and then come back and play again. They've legitimately got that depth on their team. The Blue Jays, not necessarily so much. So going into that 18 inning game and then you lose it, talk about a gut punch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about a real life gut punch. Like we had them. We'd all been on them teams before. You know what I'm saying? Where you, especially going to PG back in the day. You know, I know now everybody used to PG being what PG is right now.
Yeah.
You know, we going take it back a little bit. You going up against a squad that's better. They're just better. And then first quarter, shit, we in here. You know what I'm saying? 6-0, 3-0, whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we might be up. We in here. And then slowly but surely, you start feeling it. You start feeling it or whatever. And then the game ends how it ends, and you on the bottom of that. And you like, damn, man, we had them.
It was right there.
We were a play away, a tackle away, or whatever away. You know what I'm saying? You know that feeling. So I think the Blue Jays had that feeling. And I think after that 18-inning game, it was always in the back of their mind. No matter what the score was, it was always in the back of their mind, like they can come fetch us from here.
At any given time, they in striking distance.
Yeah.
We are a pitch away, or an inning away from, you know, we could be up 6-0, and they can have bases loaded. So he come up. Now we down by 2. It's just like that, man. I mean, it's that team is well put together, and now, you know, with seeing their success, I don't know. Did you even watch the parade?
No, I didn't watch the parade.
Right. Them cats is wilding out.
I believe, as they should.
Bro, I can't remember the guy's name, but he goes, I want to take the time to apologize for absolutely not effing shit. They was wilding out, bro. They was wilding, but you know they can. And then there was one dude. He's like, I didn't contribute shit, but when you got 3 of the best baseball players in the world, you ain't gotta do nothing.
And no, man, I think that is the tail of the tape. That's why there's so many haters right now against the Dodgers, because they do have the best. It's not like they put together this roster and then all of a sudden, you know, they just gel together and they're like a bunch of role players playing well together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not that story. It's I got the best of the best at a lot of positions on my team.
Deep.
The dudes that, my backups that y'all don't even really know yet got that shit, I promise you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, the coach before the last game even said, with our lineup, I don't care it doesn't matter who's hitting bad right now. At any given moment, anybody in this lineup can light this shit up.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily his exact words, but that's what he was saying. Anybody in this lineup, I'm not really worried about. Well, there were dudes in the Dodgers lineup in that World Series who were 3 for 23 in the playoffs. 2 for 22. You know what I'm saying? 2 for 22 in the playoffs. And the coach ain't worried.
Yeah, ain't worried at all.
So that's their roster is legit. Do they have the best lineup in baseball? I mean, they the champs. How could you refute that?
Yeah, you can't. Like once you win it, all the other shit before don't even matter.
Yeah, they this is 2 years in a row. So you can't really say, oh, somebody else got a better lineup. Where they at?
Where they at? They didn't do it. They didn't do it this time. And I hate that because then I saw a reporter from Toronto, made wrote an article saying, despite the Dodgers winning the championship, the Blue Jays got the better roster. No, it don't work like that. It does not work like that.
I can see that in some instances, though. I can hear that in some instances. In this one, no,
not at all. Like, it's just like, look, man. They want it, give them their flowers, and be done with it. Like, I hate when reporters get out and they want to bad talk the champ. They want it, wait till the spring and start writing your articles, but not right after, because they showed it wasn't like they y'all wasn't in it. There was plenty of times where y'all should have ended it. Y'all should have cut the head off the giant, and y'all let them hang around, and they came back on y'all asses.
Exactly. And then, like, you got to think about the pitching staff and everything too. Like, even if you do believe, because I know what they're looking at, they're probably looking at batting averages. And like I just told you, the Dodgers had a lot of cats that didn't really do too much in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They probably looking at batting averages. They're looking at on base percentage. They're looking at all this type of shit or whatever. Like, oh, we really had the better team. We just lost today. But that's not realistic. That's a false narrative. You had a pitching staff that gave up a 2-strike home run in the World Series, Game 7.
Yep. Straight up.
So you got to look at the whole thing. So are you in their bullpen came in and did work every time. Every time. No matter who they brought out the bullpen, they turned up.
As they should do what they're supposed to do.
And so that's my whole I can't go for that, like, oh, we had the better team. They just won. I can't go for that because they showed time and time again. They make a switch out in center field. Blue Jays, y'all hit a great ball going to the wall. Center fielder comes across that mug. Give me that.
Yep.
That was a coaching change. So, and then y'all got out-coached. The Dodgers just showed that they were a better organization than the Blue Jays in this World Series.
Straight up.
And that's all you can say, man. But after you're watching that, because I know you don't watch them all the time, but after watching that series, can and will the Dodgers three-peat?
Yeah. And why I say that is the day after they win the World Series, when most teams are celebrating, well, most people front office celebrating, you know what I'm saying, they making the media run and all that. The manager is already, hey man, we need to go talk to such and such. We need to Kershaw gone. He retiring. We need to go get this dude. We need to go talk to this dude and this dude. They already looking at reloading.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams, we didn't won. Time to celebrate. It's been a long season. When you play baseball, would play 181 games, 85 games?
162.
162 games, my bad. 162 games. Plus the playoffs. Long season. Now it's time to rest, chill. We're going to take a break, vacation, celebrate, and we'll handle all this other shit down the road. No, this cat is, we got to start looking at reloading, because if we continue to party like as we should, the other teams that sitting at home watching us, they probably making moves, or at least attempting to.
Yeah.
And right now, if there's a pitcher out there that we want, and I can't remember exactly who. I think it was the guy from Detroit. One of the guys from Detroit. I can't remember his name though. But they like he's a free agent this year. I'm sure people already courting him. What better team to go court him than the one that just won the World Series?
Exactly.
Hey, we need you to come in because you're replacing Kershaw. Oh, hell yeah, I'm there.
And be a part of this staff right here, man.
Be part of that staff, and guess what? We ain't got no salary cap. We ain't salary cap. So and you know we paying over here.
Exactly. We got it to spend. So as long as you ain't looking at somebody who's like, oh man, them taxes over there in LA, I can't do it. Unless you come up with one of those guys, they're gonna get whoever they go after. 2 in a row is big. It's like it's the start of one of those Yankees runs from way back in the day when they were stacking their team every year. You know what I mean? Same thing with Boston. Whoever Boston was going after during their run, they were getting them. Because everybody wants to win the World Series.
Yep.
Everybody wants to win the World Series. So they definitely gonna get them, man. But speaking of that, what you just mentioned right there, you know, there's no salary cap.
Yeah.
Is it time for baseball to throw on a salary cap?
Hell no. No. Because I read an article about this, and the person, they made it sound like the Dodgers are doing something that no one else is capable of doing.
Yeah.
And they fail to realize that whole article, this is the one thing that they forgot to mention.
What?
Luxury tax.
Mm-hmm.
They forgot to mention the luxury tax because that it didn't fit their narrative to their the point of their article.
Yeah.
You can go out and you can spend. Yeah, we don't have a salary cap, but there is a luxury tax.
Yeah.
So if you want to have that roster, hell, the Yankees been doing it. Hell, the luxury tax is part of the Yankees' damn. It's part of their budget. Go ahead, we got to pay this. Anybody can do it. Now, if your organization ain't willing to do it, or y'all that mismanage funds and ain't got and can't do it, that's not on me. But so everybody's saying they need to change the rule. Is it time? It's time. It's time. These baseball players are making too much money. These teams are building these crazy ass rosters, and the main issue was they spent $1 billion on 3 players. There's some team rosters that don't even have $1 billion roster.
Yeah.
They did it on 3 players.
And they should be able to. If you can afford it and you can do it, why not? I'm with you on that, though. I don't agree with it's time for baseball to put on a salary cap. I wish other leagues would take the salary, blah, blah, blah. I wish other leagues would remove their salary caps. What we capping?
Yeah.
Where are we capping? Now you telling me how I can spend my money. I don't like that. I think every league would be so much better.
Yep.
Every league would be so much better because you have teams like, let's just take Detroit in basketball for instance. Detroit's basketball owner is hella rich, right? He's hella rich. 200, 300 million is not hurting him. See what I'm saying?
No. Wait.
So without
we say Detroit, you talking about Detroit?
The Pistons.
Okay.
200, 300 million not hurting him in real life. It may look like on paper that it's hurting the business, but it's not hurting him in real life, right?
Yeah.
A lot of their problem was we got this guy that's retired that we're still paying. We got this guy that we had to eat we got to eat the rest of his salary to offload him so we can start building this new regime for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
Who is going to be our guy. And we have to save up money so we can give him his max deal when it's time or we're going to lose him.
Right.
So that Cade Cunningham, now we can't do any blockbuster anything. Or else we won't have the $300 to pay him without going over the salary cap. So now Detroit stays a mid-level to low-level team for however many years until they luckily find a dude in the draft because they ain't got to pay him coming out of the draft. Luckily find a dude in the draft that can now match and work with Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
And then hopefully add up and line up. We win a championship here, make a playoff run here, that we can keep these guys together. And the young one don't go money chasing when it's time for him to get paid and we can't pay him.
Yep. Yep.
remove the salary cap. Now I got Cade Cunningham. Hey, for Russell Westbrook, I'm just using him for an example. Russell Westbrook becomes a free agent. Now I got Russell Westbrook and Cade Cunningham. Oh, then we trade off. We trade off one of these young cats for Anthony Davis. And we pick up Anthony Davis's contract with the Mavericks, which I'm sure is unruly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's not hindering my team. I can work and build how I need to work and build. Shohei Ohtani comes up for the Dodgers. He comes up for payment. If there's a salary cap, we can't give him $700 million.
Yeah.
We on a salary cap level, hell, we already paying Mookie, we already paying Freddie Freeman, we already paying these cats. Salary cap on a salary cap tip, it's time to pay Shohei. Shit, all we can do is $200.
Because do you know what the determining limit before you pay luxury tax is in MLB?
What?
It's only $241 million.
So you listen to what I'm telling you right now.
It says the MLB luxury tax, officially known as the competitive balance tax, is a penalty for teams whose payroll exceeds a set threshold. The tax has a tiered system with increasing penalties for teams that exceed the threshold in consecutive years, including higher tax rates and potential draft pick penalties. For 2025, the threshold is $241 million. So think about it. Shohei's contract is just his contract alone throws them over the threshold, like way over the threshold. So if baseball had a salary cap, we don't get this Dodgers team at all. They don't get Shohei at all.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't get Mookie.
They don't get a lot of guys. If you don't have the money to pay Shohei when he comes up, he ends up in, let's just say, y'all, we can only give you $100 million. Well, shit. The Tampa Rays, they got 250. You know what I'm saying? We really give you 250, bro. And we're gonna pay all these other dudes 10s and 5s. Come on.
Yeah.
Now he in Tampa.
Yeah, Mookie's contract is 12 years, $365 million.
Yeah, but you can't look at none of the contracts if you're talking about salary cap because obviously
it's year to year.
Yeah, I'm saying if you're looking at the salary cap, obviously if they wouldn't have nowhere near the contracts they have on the Dodgers.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be nowhere near it. I mean, hell, one of them exceeding it. You know what I'm saying? One of them exceeding it. No, so I don't think they should ever put a luxury tax on it. I mean, I don't think they should ever put a salary cap on the MLB. The game got to have something fun.
Yeah.
That's another thing for the MLB. The game's got to have something fun. At least one of these cats gonna make a juggernaut squad. And we're gonna have something to watch. But a lot of people do it. A lot of teams are above the luxury tax. Just some are not willing to do it.
Yeah. Some ain't willing to have it. You know that every single year. Like I can't.
And that's just owners that don't want to pay. You know what I'm saying? That's owners that don't want to pay that. They don't want to pay that to the league. That's what that is. That's the guys they own a baseball team, but they really do something else.
Yep. The baseball team is literally just a write-off.
It's a conversation piece.
Yep. It's right off.
I own the Reds. You know, like it's the conversation piece, man. But no, shout out to the Dodgers, man. Shout out to baseball for actually, I mean, I know it's not baseball's fault all the time, but shout out to baseball for actually putting on a show that non-baseball fans were able to watch.
Yep, straight up, because it was definitely exciting. I can say that.
No doubt. Oh, on the baseball talk, just so we can round off the baseball talk, man. This was a tough subject for me. Will Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds get another shot at the Hall of Fame?
The article I read said they get another shot.
I hope they do get another shot, but unfortunately, I don't think the outcome will be any different. I don't think even with Pete getting in, They're going to have to pass.
He not in. He eligible.
He eligible. They're going to have to pass before they actually get their legitimate shot. I hate that it's like that, but I really feel like they're going to have to pass before they get a legitimate shot at it, because there's still too many guys that hold the power and hold the vote that just don't like these guys.
Yeah, they hold a grudge on them. And the reason for Barry, it's a couple of reasons actually. One is because he saw how the media treated his pops, and I just don't want to deal with the media. And two, they put all these charges on Barry. He beat them all. And most people don't realize this, but when they take you to federal court got a 97% conviction rate. Yeah. So they don't take you to federal court unless they know they're gonna get you convicted. And he beat all the charges. Actually, he beat all of them except one, appealed it and won that one. So yeah, he beat all of them. So they're like, okay, so we couldn't get you there. So shit, we're gonna get the one thing that we know is gonna matter the most to you, and that's getting you in the hall. Because the numbers say you get in.
Easy.
The numbers say you get in.
Easy, bro. Best hitter to ever breathe oxygen.
Facts.
Period. That's the end of the story. I don't need to mention the leading the home runs and the steals. I don't need to mention none of that shit. Best hitter to ever breathe oxygen, bro. And that gets you in the Hall of Fame. Period. Throw out all the other shit out the windows. Throw out the court cases. Throw out the appeals. Best hitter to ever breathe. And they get you in. They got caught up. Now, they got caught up in some big shit now. I can't sit here and act like they didn't get caught up in some big shit.
Yeah.
They got caught up in some big boy shit. And it was a bad look. I get it. And during that time, certain things happened with certain reporters and certain things happened with certain media companies and stuff like that. I get it all. But when we break it down and we're talking about the game of baseball, you cannot tell the story of the MLB without Roger Clemens or Barry Bonds. You can't tell the story without mentioning them cats.
Facts.
Period. And that's the Hall of Fame. I've always, since I was a little young buck, that's what I've always heard. If you can't tell the story of the game without these players, this is across all sports. If you can't tell the story without these players, they in.
Straight up. I've always said it. If you say you're a player in whatever sport, and you was that dude, you're a Hall of Fame first ballot material, hell, second ballot, it don't matter. You should be in the Hall.
Yeah.
If you just gotta tell the story, tell the whole story. Put everything in there. Hey, this dude was that guy. Here's his stats. Yes, he was caught up in this particular scandal. This is what the outcome of it was, but that does not overshadow his performance in this game. His contribution to the game. Put the whole story in there. But like you said, if you can't tell the story of baseball without mentioning a certain cat's name, he got to go in the Hall.
He's a Hall of Famer. He made the game what the game is.
Exactly.
That's like saying Deion, Tom Brady, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, me, Chad Ochocinco. He another one that like you're not telling the game of football to a receiver and not mentioning Chad Johnson.
Yeah, because there's a period in the game where he was just that dude.
Megatron. See, Bailey Vlog said, I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, better late than never, man.
Always. Megatron retired, and I feel like he retired and he was in it next year. That's how fast they got him in there.
Yeah. Megatron. Who else? Who some cats? Even though Megatron got in swiftly, I think he got in based off of like if you hold Megatron of Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Fame, the Hall of Fame doesn't even stand for anything anymore. So I think like that's why he got in so fast. Oh, but who's some guys that didn't get they just due in NFL?
Like that's not in the Hall, but
like Mike Vick won't be in the Hall of Fame, but you can't tell the story of football without him.
Yeah, you don't think he'll be in the Hall of Fame?
Maybe when he's fucking 89. Like them old honorary members they be putting in and shit. When did Mike Vick retire?
Mike Vick retired in let's see. In 2015.
2015. So he coming up on what, 11 years?
Right at. No, he retired in 2016. Yeah. In 2016, Vick announced he would play one more season. No, he retired in 2017. My bad.
2017. So he ain't even at the 10-year mark yet.
Yeah.
We're gonna see.
Is it 10 years?
No. I'm just saying he's not even at the 10-year mark. It's before 10 years. Yeah. It's like 3 or 4. But I don't feel like he's gonna get in. First of all, the numbers don't really say he in.
Yep. I was just looking at that on Google. It says no. It's unlikely that Michael Vick will be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame due to lack of traditional career stats, despite his significant impact to the game. However, he was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame.
He in the College Football
in the National Football Foundation Hall of Fame in 2025.
But not in Canton.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. His stats don't match up, and then obviously the dogs. Obviously the dogs. Yep. But you can't tell the story of the NFL. You can't even watch an NFL game right now without seeing Vic. All QBs are not. I'm not gonna say all QBs are modeled after Mike Vick, but all QBs need the qualities of a Mike Vick to be successful in the NFL right now.
Right? Yeah. Like you see the remnants.
Yeah, everybody's running. It was literally taboo when Mike Vick was doing it. Yeah, I think they'll keep him out. Yeah, I think they will too. It was taboo when Mike Vick was doing it. Now it's like a necessity.
Yep.
You got to have some type of scrambling about you. So I hate that, man, but he won't get in. But what's some other guys that's like on that level? Like you can't tell the story without them, but they won't get in.
Ooh, probably Ricky Williams.
Oh, I like that one. That's a good one.
Reggie Bush.
He ain't doing shit in the NFL.
Okay, never mind.
You can tell the story of the NFL without Reggie Bush. Not college football now. But the NFL, you can tell that story 10 times without Reggie Bush.
Skip, but it's okay. So say Ricky Williams.
I like Ricky Williams for sure. That's a good one.
Oh, I saw a video the other day. Jamal Anderson. Yeah, played for the Ravens, who had like 2,000-yard seasons.
Oh, yeah. But you can tell the story. You can tell the story of football without him too.
How?
What do you mean? Bro, I can name you a million receivers before I say Jamal Anderson.
Jamal Anderson was a running back.
I mean, I can name you a million running backs before I say Jamal Anderson.
Yeah, but he did what Hall of Famers have done. He did what
Hall of Famers have done for a short spurt. You ain't never heard nobody yell out Jamal Anderson. I ain't gonna lie to you. You ain't never heard that.
Is it Jamal Anderson? No, I said Jamal Anderson, but that's not who I'm thinking about. Because Jamal Anderson that came up was the guy for the Falcons, and that's not who I'm talking about. Not Dirty Bird Jamal Anderson. What's his name? Jamal Lewis. My bad, Jamal Lewis. How can you tell the story of football and not talk about those historic seasons?
Those are historic. He had historic seasons running the football. I'm not saying he didn't have historic seasons running the football, but he doesn't have a career that anyone talks about. You never see somebody running the ball and they say, "Damn, that boy look like Jamal Lewis." I'm a Falcon, so you saying Jamal Anderson? I'm like, I don't know what you saying, but even Jamal Lewis, you don't hear anybody say that. You have to be a football head to speak on Jamal Lewis.
Oh, and yeah, I was definitely wrong. It wasn't. It was one season he had 2,066 yards, but he always had 1,000-yard season his whole career, except his last season he had 500.
That's like I'm trying to see what that's even like. He didn't have an impact. He didn't leave an impact on the game. He didn't leave an impact. When I say Mike Vick, or even when you say Ricky Williams, like you literally cannot tell the story of the NFL without this guy.
Right.
Like the Ricky Williams saga was a huge deal in the NFL world. Football wise and impact. The black visor. The dread sticking out the back of the helmet. That's what you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I think would leave you. You can't tell the story without him. We literally can look out there on the field today and see Ricky.
Yep. Torrey Holt.
Torrey Holt. He ain't in the hall.
Hell no.
For the Rams?
No.
Damn, that's tough.
Yep. Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce.
That's a good one. Them two good ones right there. Them two good ones. What do you think they was overshadowed by their teammates? Because they had some cold teammates.
I think so. Le'Veon Bell, he won't probably get in.
That's another one. Yeah, he probably should be in. He probably should get in.
Albert Haynesworth.
Is his sample size too small though?
Who?
What's Le'Veon Bell's sample size? Like I feel like he was hot for like 3 years.
See, Le'Veon Bell. I mean, he played from 2013 to 2021. So that first year with the Steelers, he had 860 yards as a rookie. Next year, 1,300 yards, then 556, then 1,262.
Is that giving you all yards or just running? Because he was catching that mug.
Oh, that's just rushing yards. So total rushing yards, he had 656,554 rushing yards his career, and passing yards he had 3,282 yards. So I mean, he had a combined over 10,000 yards. He had over 10,000 combined yards. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. I don't think his sample size is big enough.
Yeah, I think he was super hot. He was a big story, but did he leave an impact too?
No, I think his potential was Hall of Fame, and then he fizzled out. That whole sitting out and shit that hurt his heart. That hurt him.
But then you gotta look at he didn't leave an impact, but then you look at like Bijan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look at like Bijan and like, damn, that's what the style is. Like that's the Le'Veon Bell style.
Antonio Brown, he won't get in.
Oh, he definitely getting in.
You think he getting in?
Later, it's gonna be late. Again, it's gonna be late. But he definitely getting in.
Albert Haynesworth.
Damn, he ain't in the hall.
Nope. Greg Jennings.
Damn, all them Brett Favre, all that shit ain't in the hall.
Nope.
That's tough. But again, did he come to work and do his job really, 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 really good? Hell yeah, he did. I'm speaking on Greg Jennings right now.
Oh,
yes, he did. But he ain't got none of the other shit.
Like what?
Like nothing. No media buzz. No, like he didn't leave a mark.
Yeah.
Reggie they were Wayne. Just really good in Green Bay. Huh?
Reggie Wayne.
Damn.
Luke Kuechly.
Well, you can say yet on Luke Kuechly. He definitely getting in. Hey, what you laughing at, bro? What you laughing at, bro?
He said, "Yeah, he definitely getting in." When did he retire?
Am I wrong? He only been retired for maybe maximum 5.
2019. He retired in 2019.
Okay. Hey, you know what I'm talking? Hey, you know he getting in. Yeah. Hey, you know he getting in, boy. Shit. Still gonna have no grades. He's still gonna have no grades when he get in.
And then I'm looking at guys, but like Steve Smith.
Is he a yet? He's a yet guy. He's a yet guy. He's not in yet.
And then they named it a bunch of guys that I wasn't around when they played, like Jim Marshall.
That mean they really aged out, because you know how I feel about that.
Steve Tasker, Pat Swilling. I don't know none of these cats.
Aged out.
Willie Anderson. I don't know who.
The old honorary members and all that shit they put in every year and all that, man, aged out.
Yeah.
Ken you didn't get in where you can get in, bro. You just didn't get in.
Roger Craig. Yeah. See, like, I don't know who some of these cats are.
They out of there. But yeah.
Phil Simms.
Because, like, bro, Ricky, that really hurt me when you just said that.
Yep.
You can't tell Baldwin. Huh?
Antoine Baldwin.
Oh, that's another good one. He might be a yet guy too. When did he retire?
2016.
Yeah, I think he a yet guy. He a yet guy for sure. Because, you know, some of them, they're going to make you sweat. Some people get jumped over too, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, even when Megatron got in, like, there's a list of receivers who got jumps right then. So now you got to wait again. Get selected again. Then you got also receivers who, like, or not even just receivers, but other people, like whatever class you're supposed to be in. You got, like, Shannon Sharp's brother who just got in, right?
Yes, yeah. Sterling Sharp just got in.
So that knocks somebody, at least one person, back out, right?
Yeah, it knocked Hines Ward out.
See what I'm saying? Like, so you got that going on too. And then you already know too, like, they have, like, okay, we're gonna put this group in this year, and then, you know, you're gonna be in the next year. Well, then this dude get bumped back. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, we gotta do these guys, and then they bump you back again. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of shit, I think.
Yeah, like Pat Willis, he in.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So think about who he done bumped back, who been waiting for 10 or waiting for 5.
Because shit, Pat retired when? 2014?
Is it 2014 or later than that?
No, it was 2014.
2014. Damn, it don't seem like it was that long ago.
Yeah, he retired 2014 and he got inducted. His first ballot. He got inducted. He retired 2014 and he got inducted in 2024. In his 5th year of eligibility and 2nd year as a finalist. So yeah, he got in.
Yeah. And then a lot of these guys too that we just named too have been on the list, have been semifinalists. Greg Jennings, one of the most hardest hitting safeties of the league. Y'all remember that video? We talking about Greg Jennings, the receiver.
Yeah, the receiver. I gotta carry the guy out the team on my back. Going through the mind of a Greg Jennings. I gotta keep going. My leg is fucked up. but I gotta put the team on my back though. That's one of the most. That's like one of the first viral videos on YouTube.
Yeah, that's one of the first viral videos for sure. That's one of the first viral videos.
I got to put the team on my back. Oh no, Ray Lewis, one of the hardest hitting safeties in the NFL.
that era of I guess you could say social media was the best era, bro.
Yep.
That was the best era. It was a lot of stupid in there, a lot of stupid. It's still a lot of stupid, but that was one of the best eras right there.
Oh shit. Larry Fitzgerald.
He's a yet. He's a yet. He's a 1,000% yet. 1,000%.
Drew Brees.
Come, you just talking now. You just you just talking now. Well, it'll be a cold day. It'll be a cold day before they don't put Drew in. He just waiting now.
Yeah. Yeah, because he retired in 2020.
The end wasn't that pretty for Drew, but hey, he going in there, boy. Just off that, because again, you can't tell the story without him. First of all, the whole trade situation.
The trade situation.
Then
Hurricane Katrina came and they came.
I was just about to say
came and won that joker.
I was just about to say it. You cannot tell the story without Drew. No way. And plus, on top of all the records, you can't tell the story without Drew. That's impossible. You would have to skip literally a whole year. You have to skip at least one season and a draft. I mean, in a draft.
Yeah.
You'd have to skip one draft and one whole season and to skip Drew's story.
Frank Gore?
Yeah. For sure. I mean, he put what 19 of them things on the board, like 19 seasons on record.
Yeah, I think it was 20.
Was it 20?
Mm-hmm. So right now, so first time eligibility players for 2026, you got Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Alex Smith. Wide receivers, you got Larry Fitzgerald, Julian Edelman, Dez Bryant. Tight ends,
he's just eligible. I'm about to say, ain't no way he on the list.
Yeah, Jason Witten, Greg Olsen. Running backs, Frank Gore, LaShawn McCoy, and Todd Gurley. Offensive linemen, Marquise Pouncey and David DeCastro. Defensive linemen, Geno Atkins, Jerry Casey. Don't know who those are. Linebackers, Thomas Davis and Sean Lee.
They just eligible because I know Sean Lee, your ass better not be first.
I can't believe that Todd Gurley. I mean, he eligible, but I don't think he will.
No, he won't. He won't. Not for a while.
His sample size wasn't that big.
Yeah, he walked away before they wanted him to, too.
Yep.
That's another thing. Hey, Frank Gore has 16 seasons, by the way.
16? I don't know why I thought it was 20.
Jason Witten, he liable to roll up in that hole first.
Yep. Greg Olsen for sure.
Greg Olsen, he another one. Yeah, that's that comb over a muffin.
and you can't put him. You like all that whole team that he played with the U is basically they all in that joker.
Yeah, hey, but they probably won't. They probably both can't go in at the same time though,
because they're the same position.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, Jeremy Shockey.
He not in the league. I mean, he not in the hall.
Hell no. I'm gonna give you another one. Mike Allstott.
I can see why I can see him not being in the hall. You really can't tell the story without him though.
You can't.
You really can't. But only in a bad manner though, because you're gonna talk about like the death of the fullback, and then you'll talk about him. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the fullback really ain't there's no remnants of that shit left.
Nope. There's one. There's one. And that's CJ Ham and what you call it in Minnesota. I don't even know why they still got him on the roster. I really don't, because they don't use him.
Everybody else normally, they just throw in that he on the special teams guaranteed. But but everybody else just throw in like their best linebacker, or you know what I'm saying, somebody like that to do the fullback shit, or a D lineman that's athletic. They'll throw them in and do the fullback shit. So that's why Mike Allstar's a tough one. But Jeremy Shockey, really?
Yeah, not in. Bro, when you type in CJ Ham's name on Google, it comes up. He is a fullback for the Minnesota Vikings.
No. I know he's a fullback. I'm saying I guarantee he on those special teams. Like, it's hard to take him off the roster. It's hard to get him off this roster because he doing that work.
5'11", 250. Yeah, and in 2025, he's had 0 carries, 0 yards, 0 touchdowns. He ain't did shit. Yeah. So what about my fellow Harvard grad, Cal? Bro, I just looked up. I just looking and listening. He was on that.
Kyle Juszczyk. Hey. Jeremy Shockey, that's crazy as hell.
Because, bro, he kind of, and this is just my opinion, he kind of revamped the tight end position. He kind of revamped the tight end position, because then he won a bowl.
He got 2 Super Bowls.
Sure did.
He on the Drew Brees team we talking about. Right after Hurricane Katrina.
Oh no, because Katrina was in 2005, wasn't it?
Yeah, then they came back and won it the next year.
Yeah, but he didn't get to the Saints till 2008.
Did they win that hole again?
Got 2 of them things, don't he?
Yeah, he on the second one.
Yep, sure was. Yeah, 4-time Pro Bowler. Yeah,
he in the Hall of Fame on Miami for sure.
Oh, he definitely in the College Football Hall of Fame. That's for damn sure.
He in the Miami Hall. He not in the College Football Hall of Fame. He in the Miami Hall of Fame in 2017, and Northeast Texas A&M or Northwestern A&M or some shit like that.
Dang, yeah, Shockey. Yeah, it's
that just blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, he ain't in there, man. And
what about Jimmy? What about our Jimathan? He gonna get in?
Jimmy Graham?
Yeah.
I would say, I would think so. Because he changed the game, because he was one of the first tight ends which ended up screwing him when it came to his contract. But he was a tight end. But hell, they was splitting his ass out wide.
Yeah. It says it right here. There's a lot of basically his stats are middle of the road for the tight ends. It's not middle of the road, but there's a lot of tight ends that have his same stats, so that it's going to be competitive for him to get in.
Yeah.
So you got to think about he, as good as he was, Gronk got him beat. Probably Jason Witten got him beat stat wise.
Olsen got him beat.
Stat wise. Yeah, it's going to be some cats like that. So it's going to be hard for him to get in. But damn, I would have never thought that. He was a nominee in the 2020 class, wasn't selected, and he hasn't been nominated again. Damn, man. That's crazy. Shout out Jeremy Shockey, bro.
I know.
Shout out Jeremy Shockey, man. It's been some ballers coming through, man. That's why I can't go for none of that old shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I can't go for none of that old shit.
So, it irked my nerves too. I know I talked about it before, but man, when they be, Bob Stoker from 1967, bro, come on. And Bob Stoker will be like a lineman.
Yeah, no doubt. No shade to the lineman either, but still, come on, man. Come on, man.
He'd be like a D lineman. He was like, well, hell, how he jumped Alfred Wilford. Vincent Wilford.
Yeah, they're gonna do that every time though. It beat them comb overs.
His damn great grandkids accepting the award and shit. Be at the now you know what he looked like. I'm like, I ain't never.
They see in the bush. That's the first time seeing him. No. That's a wild bullshit right there. Hey, but speaking of shade, man, a lot of shade getting thrown right now at Coach Deion Prime Sanders, man, in the Colorado Buffaloes.
Right, it's like I want to say that I don't want to say that the hype is over. And like I had some buddies, they went to a game, a couple weeks ago, and they was like, bro, it's still the same as it was when we went, you know what I'm saying, when he first got there. And it was nuts. And they went to the game and they said, dude, it's the same environment. The fans are loving it. And they did win that game. I think in OT, they won that game. And it was exciting. But they have repeatedly just lost games, and they're not just losing barely; they're getting their asses kicked. And right now, they got a stiff, three-headed dragon at quarterback, a stiff three-headed dragon quarterback battle. They really don't know who their quarterback is. They just benched the one guy, and now they're going to be starting Juju this week. I read, but it's just like, what can they do? Because right now they're getting the top recruits, but it's like they're not gelling, and I don't get it, because like they, normally when you see a coach like Prime, and you say, damn, they're losing, well, you can point to, well, they're not getting the recruits. Well, that ain't it, because they getting top recruits every year, and they loading up in the portal, but it's like, for some odd reason, these top guys they bringing in are not panning out at all.
I don't think they necessarily. I don't think they're necessarily getting top recruits. I mean, they definitely got. They definitely got Jordan Seaton. He's the top recruit at O-lineman, and the QB situation. But the QB's a freshman, or one of them is. The other cat came from Lamar.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's a good new guy, but I'm not gonna call him a top guy. And then also, this just shows me what's going on in Colorado right now. Just shows me how special those guys they had last year were, or those years were. That's when they was getting top recruits.
Yeah,
Jimmy Horn. What was my boy number 10, the receiver with the dreads?
Oh, Weaver.
Yeah, I think he in St. Louis. I'm not St. Louis. I think it's St. Louis. He in Arizona. Wester.
Yep.
Shedeur, obviously. Travers, obviously. Even Shiloh.
Yep.
Those are guys that are who I would consider, top recruits. They don't have any. They don't have that. They don't have anybody like that right now.
Like, I mean, I guess because like they'll pull in, a couple, like maybe I would say 1 or 2 5 stars, a couple 4 stars, but then like the roster, they load up with a bunch of 3 stars. And then, but then they bring in these big names from the portal, but then even those guys don't pan out.
No doubt, but you got to have somebody with you. You have to have somebody with you, bro. At the end of the day, you could be the best receiver on earth. If your QB can't get it there, don't matter. You could be the best running back on earth. No O-line, don't matter. None of that matters. And I think that's where they are right now. The recruits that they were getting or had the potential of getting, even in those other couple years, it's easy to say, hey, come play with Shedeur.
Yeah.
Come play with Travis. It's easy to say that. Because obviously, as long as they eating, you gonna eat.
Right.
Come get on this receiving core with Jimmy Horn Jr., Delonte Wester, and Weaver. Come get on this receiving core. It's easy. It's easy to get that. But now those guys are gone.
Yep. Hell, even the defense not even bringing in really no big names. They don't have no standout on defense right now.
That's what. The guys are gone. The guys that made it easy for you to grab anybody, to pretty much say anybody, hey, come play with my son, come play with Travis, come play with Shiloh back there. All that's gone. Then on top of that, which I did not like this dude's play for the most of my time seeing this cat play, I did not like his play. I can't even remember his name though. I remember that number. Getting toasted out there, 43. 43. He was the safety. He was the other safety, and he played linebacker some too.
Oh, Wood.
Yeah. Even him. A guy who's been in there, who's been around the block, around them blocks a few times. A senior, and then he was the fifth-year senior that next year.
Yeah, Trevor Wood.
Trevor Wood. He can anchor your defense down. At the end of the day, no matter what, somebody out there got to be the level-headed one.
Yep.
Somebody out there got to be it. So I think they really had a fucking all-star team those years.
Oh, you said earlier they was a running back and like a 2-0 lineman away.
Yeah. No doubt. If they had a legit running game, and they couldn't run the ball because they didn't have no O-line. I could start there. If they had a legit O-line, those 2 years of Colorado, they make the playoffs at least one of those years, and hell, maybe even play for a national title.
Yep.
And that's why when people are like, oh, how did Shedeur get his name in the stadium and shit like that off 2 years or whatever? Because if you were actually a Colorado fan and you were around before they got there, and you watched those games and you went to those games and you watched the style of play and everything that was going on up there, and then fast forward, now they're here, and you're like seeing a non-athletic team, they're still a Division I football team, but seeing a non or a lesser athletic team play for a few years and then seeing like some super athletes come through.
9-day difference.
Come on, man. So I think that's the biggest thing with Colorado right now. They just can't field the all-star squad like they did.
Mm-mm.
It's almost impossible because you had 3 pieces that was traveling with you regardless. You had 3 pieces that was coming with you no matter what. Shedeur, Travis, Shiloh. No matter where Deion went in the country, those 3 pieces are going to go with him.
Exactly.
Who your next 3?
And I think he having a hard time finding that.
Because it starts, he thought he had it with the QB. And I think that's another reason where it starts. It starts with the QB spot.
Getting Juju?
I'm not getting Juju was a good piece, but now that everybody's seen Juju play, you can't use him to get nobody else.
Well, he's starting this week.
The times he didn't came in.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So that's tough to say, hey, yeah, come be a receiver. We got Juju. He's looking at you sideways, like you ain't getting nobody out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't think he'll be there that much longer.
Nope.
They would love for him to be there much longer, but with the health issues going on, and then obviously the football part is not looking pretty right now. I honestly think he'll get an offer somewhere else.
Yeah, I think you will too.
I honestly think he'll get an offer somewhere else.
And for Colorado, I mean, yeah, y'all didn't win, any championships, you know what I'm saying? But what he has done for that community and that economy in Boulder, if he left tomorrow and went to Bama or Oregon or whatever, they're not gonna be mad at him. They're gonna be like, "Hey, man, he can't."
I think they'll be pissed. I think they'll be pissed. You know why? There's only one prime.
Yeah.
That is going to be the biggest thing ever. It's going to be hell on that next coach. Bro, where the music at?
Yeah.
Where the celebrities at? That's going to be hell on that next coach. The first game.
Look at Jackson State.
What'd you say?
Look at Jackson State.
It's going to be hell on that next coach. But Jackson State still get a few stars because obviously, you know, the stars still trying to show that, hey, we still supporting the HBCU. So Jackson State still getting a few stars on their sidelines. But Colorado, the stars that's coming to the game, well, we ain't got no ties to Boulder. the only tie we got to Boulder right now is Prime. I mean, think about it, even like the comedians that come through. And that's giving a tour like that. The amount of pub that comes through Colorado will never be matched.
No,
it'll never be matched. Hell, the media crew run by Bucky, Deion Jr. It's not going to be matched. It's not going to be that same energy.
Nope.
So it's going to be hell on the next crew. So he either going to be there forever or they're going to be pissed.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that too. And you know what? And you know, going back to what we're talking about with the recruits, I also think a lot of, you know, and it's just parents just being ignorant to the whole process, whatever. But I think a lot of parents sit back and they see how the media treats Colorado players and how the league is treating them. Like, man, you probably don't want to go. You don't want to get your name mixed up in that shit.
Well, since the league ain't treating none of them bad except Shedeur. Shit, the rest of them got treated pretty well.
Yeah, so they probably think you don't. Yeah, you don't want to go to Colorado. You don't want to go to Colorado because, man, look how the media talk about them. If you go there, I mean, they gonna talk about you that way, and you know, just don't. Because I mean, on paper, what kid wouldn't want to go to Colorado? Wouldn't want to go to Colorado and play under Deion Sanders and that coaching staff they got there? Oh, by the way, he just demoted the offensive coordinator too.
It really take a grinder too, though. I think we found that out with the McClain kid.
Oh yeah. Oh no. You go there. You gonna have to. You gonna have to grind it. You got to play.
Yeah, you're gonna get all the perks too. That's what I would say. Sometimes I do feel like Deion's coaching strategy is a little bit too old school
for this generation.
For this era where we at. It's a little bit too old school. So I do think that hinders the recruit process for Colorado too. Because now it's out. It's out there now. At first, the first year, first year, and a little bit of the second year. A little bit you start hearing about it the second year for real. But what I say is what I mean.
Yeah.
If I say you gonna sit in the front of the class and you're gonna have this GPA or you not suiting out, that's what I mean. I don't care if you the best player. I don't care if you're the number one recruit. The McClain kid was complaining at first, like, man, I'm balling, I'm practicing all this stuff or whatever. Yeah, but what you missing class? You late to the meetings? Once you get that all together, you're gonna be a hell of a football player, son.
And he never could. And hell ain't got it together in Florida.
Yeah, but he playing though.
Oh yeah.
You see what but he playing though. That's the difference. And so you gotta be able to. He said Hunter Harrison said he watched Coach Carter for inspiration. No, but it's that same mentality. Yeah, like my rules are my rules. But you're gonna get all these other perks if you follow these rules.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword. I think that hinders Colorado's recruiting process. But man, is it over?
I think it is. Just from, you know, just this last game, it was like third quarter, and the bleachers are down, and people are leaving. They're like, I can't watch this anymore. And it's. I don't know if you watched a game this year, but dude, it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch. It's like, and you can see the frustration on Deion's face, like almost like, damn, like, are y'all not picking up what we doing in practice?
Yeah, we picking it
up. Defense missing tackles and shit. Like who's the Ray Lewis? He went to like a game like 2 weeks ago, and they were asking him about it. You know, what did he see in his locker room? And he was like, "They ain't got no leader. There is no leader right now. Everybody's out there for themselves, and and there's like none of the seniors, none of your tenure guys are willing to step up. Everybody's just kind of just waiting to see who's gonna do something next, but no one's willing to take that charge."
Hunter Harrison said the days of my way or the highway in college football is over.
That's why Saban got up out of there.
I agree. Because I mean, it's almost better to be that coach that's like, man, hey, show up on Saturday and do your thing.
Yep.
It's almost better to be that coach. Obviously, there's other things that come with that too, though. You got more off the field drama. You know, the people on campus don't really mess with you because you got the buffoons out here.
Yeah.
You know, they in class or they not coming to class or they in class acting a certain way. Man, I play football around here. I ain't worried about none of this. You know, whatever the situation may be, if you have that coaching style. But then again, on the other side, man, you looking at it from the kid's standpoint, like, man, I'm not going where they strict. I gotta earn my number. What kind of shit is that? I'm number 5. I'll guarantee you, I'm number 5. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a school out there saying if you come here, you're gonna be number 5.
Exactly.
So it's a bunch of shit that goes into it, man. But I wish them the best. I hope they can turn it around, but it looks bad. I don't want to say it's over. I don't want to say that the Colorado train is done and it's over, but
well, I mean,
either he's gonna have to get softer on the rules, or shit, he gonna have to have a nephew or a distant cousin or shit, a stepson or one of these kids that he used to coach in little Pee Wee.
Come in and like take over.
Come in and be the guy that he can push that shit to, that can push it to the kids.
Yep.
That's the only way I see it turning up. But man, like I said, I wish him the best. But while we over here on the college football tip, let's talk about we get into the nitty-gritty of the season right here, man. Let's talk a little college football playoff, man. Who's getting in and who gonna be left sitting in there looking at, scratching on that window, looking in, trying to see what's going on, man.
Oh man, you got so they came out with a prediction list already. So it's kind of like the first look at how it's gonna pan out. So right now you got number 1 Ohio State. Well, I'm just gonna start with the games. So you got number 9 Oregon playing number 8 Texas Tech. Then you got number 5 Georgia playing number 12 Memphis. You got number 11 playing number 6 Mississippi State. You got number 7 BYU playing number 10 Notre Dame. And then you got Illinois, Indiana number 2 playing A&M. No, Indiana got a bye, A&M got a bye, Bama got a bye, Ohio State got a bye. Oklahoma and Texas are looking at outside looking in.
Oklahoma and Texas not getting in. Well, first of all, now we're talking about who's going to play for the SEC championship. Because both of them teams getting in.
Who?
Whatever, both A&M and whoever else, as of right now.
They got Bama at 4, but I think it's going to be Bama and A&M and playing for the SEC championship. But they've already said your conference championship is not going.
The conference championship won't hurt you. That's what I'm saying. Both teams will be in.
Yeah,
from the conference championship.
So yeah. So what were you asking me?
I'm saying it's going to be. You said Texas still has a chance to make it to the SEC championship.
Oh yes.
Because you said Texas. You said Texas is going to be left looking out, right?
Yes.
Left on the outside.
With this current prediction.
I got you.
Yeah, but like you know what I'm saying, Texas still got to play Georgia. They can knock Georgia out.
Mm-hmm. And A&M.
And A&M. Yeah, they got Georgia and A&M, so they could really mess some shit up. And you know, and A&M and Bama, I mean A&M and Georgia losing is gonna mess it up for a Virginia or a Notre Dame or hell of Memphis. But Texas Tech, I think Oregon got snubbed at 9. Oregon should be higher. But Texas Tech, they sitting right. I don't know. It's shaking out, honestly, in my opinion. It's shaking out. Your first round of games is gonna be shitty. In my opinion, because I think Oregon is going to get if they play right now, Oregon is going to run Texas Tech into the ground. Notre Dame is going to beat the dog mess out of BYU. BYU is only sitting 7 because they in the Big 12. They really shouldn't be. They wouldn't get the 7th spot, but they're going to end up. They probably going to win the Big 12. So I know Notre Dame will beat BYU up. Ole Miss is going to beat the dog mess out of the University of Virginia. And Georgia going to walk Memphis. Straight up.
But Memphis, hey, if they don't, that'll really shake that shit up.
Yeah.
That'll really shake that shit up. If Memphis can beat Georgia, which would be crazy as hell. But if Memphis can beat Georgia, that's going to look a lot different. But Memphis is sitting number 12 right now, so it really won't hurt Georgia too bad.
But what's crazy is if you look at the ESPN college football rankings, they got Texas at 11 right now. So Texas technically should get in.
But they got to run this gauntlet they got right here.
Because Memphis is not even in the top 25.
What'd you say?
Memphis is not in the top 25.
Yeah, but Miami just got beat by SMU, who is not in the top 25.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
and didn't drop very much at all.
Memphis gets in because they're at the top of the.
No, that Memphis ain't in Power 4, right? That's how that works.
Where conference is Memphis in?
They're in the Athletic, American Athletic.
The AAC. So that's why they get in. Yeah. So where is Memphis?
What did you say?
I say, yeah, Memphis is not even in the top 25. So, that'd be interesting to see how that shake out.
But if they beat Georgia, they probably will be if they beat Georgia in the top 25, please. Memphis.
Well, then, but that's in the playoffs, so the rankings don't even matter at that point.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Are you saying if there was a playoff? You saying if there was a playoff right now? They got Memphis in there. Whatever bracket you're looking at got Memphis in.
Yeah, this is the CFP. The CFPs. Every when they get to the end of the season, they start putting out what the playoff will look like if the season ended right now.
Yeah.
So right now, if it ended, you got Oregon playing Texas Tech, Georgia playing Memphis at the 12th spot, BYU 7, Notre Dame 10, Ole Miss 6, University of Virginia 11. Then you got Ohio State, Indiana, Bama, and TC and A&M with the bye weeks.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, and they got Texas and Oklahoma, the first 2 out.
Okay, that's what threw me off. You looking at a bracket. That's what threw me off when you was reading that out.
Oh, yeah.
I got you now. We on the same page now.
And they've already had one of the playoff committee chairs come out, and he had to explain the rankings because the article says CFP committee chair explains Ohio State topping Indiana and Texas A&M in first playoff rankings. But I don't think he had to come out and explain anything. Ohio State has proven that they should be the top spot.
Easy, but they can go into the playoffs, not the top spot, if they get knocked off in one of these.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be real with you. It'd be a bad move on paper, but I would say drop one.
Hell no, not when you that good. Because Ohio State is like, they really right now, they like line up and play. Like, it don't matter who we play against. Line up and play. Are you talking about, or like you don't want that week off or whatever, or that extra week
I don't want that week off. Hell, it's longer than a week.
Yeah, I'm saying that extra week. You get an extra week off. When everybody else start playing again, you still got another week.
Yep. Because it all depends on when the Big Ten championship is. Because if it's early, they win. They win that. They're number one. Now you're looking at them being what, 3-4 weeks off.
But this is what I'm saying right here about Ohio State. This is why I'm saying I don't think that layoff shit. If I'm Ohio State, I'm not losing. We cold enough to lay off. We good enough to lay off. That extra game, bro, anything can happen in a game where your quarterback get hurt.
Yeah.
First round of the playoffs. Do I think they good enough to probably limp on in there? Probably so. Them boys good. So they probably could limp on in there. But shit, if you can go in there full strength and possibly get a couple nicked and banged up cats that really been playing at 75% for the last part of the season, 65% for the last part of the season, you can get them back to 100% for that last game. I mean, for y'all next game. Shit.
Because honestly, Ohio State really got a walk to the national championship. They got a walk. It's easy. It's because they got the winner of Oregon. If it ended today, they would have the winner of the Oregon Texas Tech game. They gonna walk either. If they end up playing Oregon, it's gonna be a bit of a game. Texas Tech, they gonna walk their ass. Then they got to play the winner of Alabama I say Georgia gonna beat Memphis, so they'll play the winner of Alabama, Georgia, and that semifinals is gonna be tough. The Peach Bowl is gonna be tough. Maybe. And I think Indiana and A&M will end up playing each other in the semifinals. And A&M gonna take them.
I think Ohio State I think they back to back with it. I think they've been back to back with it since they won, since that game ended last year. I think they already knew they was gonna be back to back with it.
Oh yeah, a guy wrote an article said how Ryan Day built a quiet juggernaut. Like where did this shit come from?
See, they doing this. They LA Dodgers out.
Because that was the talk last year. They got a $22 million roster.
Yeah, they LA Dodgers out, and that's fine. We good with it. Y'all just talking. Oh, you should win with a $20 million roster, or we'll go get you one.
Exactly.
That's basically what Dave was saying. Go get you one, and you're eligible to do it. That's another thing too with the Prime situation. He ain't willing to. He's not willing to break out the bag. Or Colorado's not willing to break out the bag for like an individual player.
No, yep. Because I don't think they have there's no collective. Like
they got a collective, but it ain't what these other collectives are.
Oh no, not even close to it. And the thing is, the money's in Boulder. Boulder ain't no poor.
Exactly.
Area.
But like Shedeur and Travis were busting down. They were busting down. They NIL and feeding into the collective.
Yeah.
So now that's gone. So it's a lot of factors into it, man. I love this NIL landscape though, because you really got to move right. You got to be strategic with it on the college. Finally, in the college level, you actually have to be strategic. You ain't got nobody by the balls like they used to. You can't threaten nobody with leaving or getting kicked off the team, because I promise you somebody's gonna get them.
Here's my thing right here, and we talked about this last year. Phil Knight goes to Oregon and says, "You guys got a blank check. I want a championship." They ain't did it yet. So what does that say? Is that saying that their coach, what's his name, Lemmings, is he afraid to write that check?
I don't think he's afraid to write that check. I think you got to, even with a blank checkbook, you still have to bring in your style of guy.
But yeah, with a blank checkbook, you should be able to do that.
Yeah, your style of guy might not be a championship guy. Man, we talked about this last week or 2 weeks ago, man. You getting them dog days of the season. What you gonna do with 5'11", 160 in the dog days of the season? What are you doing with that? My hamstring screaming on them little boys. It's that simple. Or I'm not gonna say it's that simple. That's my take on it. The Oregon style is not a championship. It's not a championship style. It's not. Oregon can't just line up and run it down your throat when it get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, Oregon don't even got a guy in the top 10 when it comes to NIL. Hell, they ain't got a guy in the top 20. They first guy is 22nd on the NIL evaluation at 1.7 million.
Shit, boy, I can't give you too much more than that. Hell, now you're making more than me. I can't give you too much more than that, man. But I think with the blank checkbook, I do agree though. It should look like, let's say, if 1.7 is the 22nd spot, then all Oregon players we share at least our starting 22 and down. The next 22 motherfuckers is from Oregon.
Yep, should be.
You see what I'm saying? 1.7, 1.6, 1.5, 1.4, 1.3, 1.2. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Ohio State got 3 guys in the top 25. They got that Jeremiah Smith. He had number 2 at 4.2 million. Then they got the quarterback, the Sayin. He had 2.4 million at 11 spot.
Damn, 2.4 million is number 11. It's crazy.
And then you got Caleb Downs at number 12 at 2.4 million.
See how they got them 2 back-to-backs like that right there? That's how Oregon ought to be.
Yep.
Bam, 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 bam. But then again, like I said, you got to find, like I would hate to be a recruiter for Oregon. You can't come back and tell the coach, hey, man, I got this 6'6", 210, 225 running back, man. He killing shit. Okay, what we going to do? Put him at D tackle? Right. We're going to put him at tight end? That's not what we do here. The last running back looking anything like that over there was Trey Carson.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just not their style of play. I don't think it's championship ball, especially now they got this playoff shit going on. Now we got to play 3 extra.
And
I don't know that they can make it.
And then you look at their top 10 NIL guys. You know, their quarterback, he bringing in 1.5 million. They got a offensive lineman, Isaiah World, $1.2 million. Then they got an offensive lineman, Emmanuel Pregnon, $914,000. They got a defensive back, Dylan Steinman, $813,000. Then Keon Shack, tight end, $748,000. Monteo Ugalai, linebacker, $692,000. They got a redshirt junior linebacker, Bear Alexander, $572,000. Freshman quarterback, Akili Smith Jr., $554,000. Senior wide receiver, Evan Stewart, $542,000. And a wide receiver, DeCorian Moore, $497,000. So, hell, a lot of the NIL jokers ain't even playing.
But they gotta have. If I'm Oregon, if I'm the coach at Oregon, I'm pushing the limit. Bro said we got a blank check. I'm pushing the limit on that shit. I'm coming out the gate signing me about 3 or 4 of them, $5 million a piece.
Shit, it says Oregon's NIL value, the roster estimated to be 23 to 40 million per year.
I got a lot of 800, 500,000 on that whole thing. Because I ain't heard no 40.
Shit, bro, think about this is why Mike Gundy got fired. Guess how much his roster costs?
How much?
$40 million.
And they got their ass toe up. And that might be what he on too, though. I've talked to some Aggie fans. They do not want to meet Bama in the playoffs. Nobody wants to see Bama in the playoffs. No. We can talk all the shit we want to about Nick Saban being gone. It's not the same Bama no more. They done quietly crept up in this motherfucker at number 4.
Yep. And it's been a quiet season.
Also, if I'm a kid getting millions of dollars at 18, why would I listen to a professor or academic advisor bringing in that low salary compared to what I got? Shit. If your ass want to play, it depending on where you are.
He hold the key.
Yeah, shit. It's one bad grade. It's over with, brother. I don't give a damn what you make. It depends on where you at. It depends on where F gonna kill your ass in the middle of the season, boy.
What?
Ineligible.
Academic probation.
Now the story gonna be 1 point whatever million, 2 million, 3 million, $5 million player ineligible. You're cooked for the rest of your career. Big boy cooked.
You got one job.
But no, I love this NIL landscape. I love it. And I hope that dude from Oregon on TikTok, because it's an ex-Oregon player on TikTok that be talking that yick. I hope you see this. Because I'm talking bad about him on purpose, just for you. I hope you see these clips talking bad about the Oregon and get on there and say some stuff.
Hey, what was your NIL evaluation, huh?
Yeah. Hey, man, I don't even want to get into it because I really wanted to break his heart down on there. I really wanted to break his heart down getting on there talking crazy like that. But I'm a changed man, you know. But I really wanted to break his heart down. NIL evaluation. I can tell you right now about that training system. NIL evaluation wasn't shit.
He was just glad to be on the ride.
Yeah, man, come on, bro. But I want my opponents. I want some ACC. I want some crazy ACC drama to happen so my opponents can get in. We didn't decide to start playing for real now.
Because where they ranked at in ACC?
4.
Ooh, yeah, that's going
4-1 though. We ain't more that we got a lot of 5-1 teams in there. We ain't played all our games yet.
So yeah, and they got Virginia in there because they 5-0 in the ACC.
That's what I'm saying. But if we have some shit, because Louisville is up there too. If we have some shit go on in this last part of the season, we went out, end up in the ACC championship, baby. Hey, it's on and popping.
That's it.
It's on and popping. But yeah, we got to have a lot of shit go right.
Oh shit, y'all play Louisville in 2 weeks.
Gotta knock them off. But you know how that shit go after you had a big win, like the Miami win was huge. Shout out to the Ponies for that. The Miami win was huge, but after having that type of win, you know how that shit go. Fucking around, go to Louisville and get beat by 25.
Yep. Bro, I can't believe Florida State's in at 1-4. Ooh.
Hey, after that first game, boy, everybody thought that shit was on and popping.
Oh no, they 4-4. They 1-4 in conference play.
Everybody thought that shit was on and popping. Them boys went and beat Bama.
And shit went down.
LSU right after that, didn't they?
Huh?
Was it LSU or Bama? They played first.
They played Bama, beat them 31-17.
That's where yeah, Bama. Didn't they play LSU?
Then they played East Texas A&M.
No, I know that, but I ain't. Come on, man.
Oh, then Kent State.
Bro, East Texas A&M is Texas A&M Commerce.
I know.
Okay, I know people be saying that shit like it's a new school. No shade to them, man. It's their first year. It's their first year in the FBS. So it's expected. But damn, everybody keep like East Texas A&M. They be saying that shit hard, like it's like they a new school that's been around, or like a school that's been around.
God, they taking nothing but L's.
Pay, we gotta get this money this first couple years now. We gotta get this bread up.
They got swacked by SMU. They got swacked by Florida State. They got beat by Grambling, but which was a close game. Then they got beat by NCCU. That's a community college.
Get your mind right.
Is it community college?
Get your fucking mind right.
No. North Carolina Central.
Get your mind right.
Then they beat Northwestern State. They got beat by Lamar. They beat U of Illinois Western. Then they lost to SFA, lost to Southeastern Louisiana, and now they got McNeese State. And who is RGV? Who has RGV? University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Never heard of that school.
Hey, Carl Widgets Collectible said dropping in, showing some love. Have a good night. My battery low. I appreciate the love, my boy. Appreciate the love.
For sure. Hey, we got to get you on the show. I know you hit us in the inbox, and man, I've just been super busy. But yeah, we got to get on the show and collab, man.
Big facts.
Content.
Big facts.
And I got some cars for you to look at too, man. Cars, bro. I've been collecting.
Hey, I got some cars for you to look at too. No doubt. We gotta link up with Carl Widgets, man. I gotta come back over there, man. I got one of my favorite pops out of there. My boy Cam said checking in. What a wild night at the job. Oh man, I'm gonna have to find out about that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to find out about that. He said, nah, bro, we closed. Y'all closed for good? Or you mean like y'all closed right now? Like obviously.
Yeah, not tonight.
I know y'all ain't closed for good. I hope y'all not closed for good.
Sure not. I hope not. Oh, I know one thing we supposed to talk about tonight. I forgot to put in the notes. Having to watch all these damn games on these different damn apps.
Oh, bro, that's fucking heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, man. Even the whole little YouTube TV scandal that just happened. He said, "Just kidding." Cool, boy. You say, damn.
Had my heart sick. I know, man. It's hard, bro. Seeing local businesses close hurt, especially when you find them and you like, that's a dope spot. Then you pull up and then they just put a note in the door, permanently closed. And that building just stay vacant forever.
For real, man. No, that's tough. But the YouTube TV and ESPN scandal, I call it a scandal. I feel like y'all just hold us mid-season. I'm calling it a scandal. But I couldn't watch the damn Monday Night Football game the other night on YouTube TV. I don't have cable. I'm not buying ESPN app or whatever it is. I guess I gotta buy damn Disney premium so you can have the Disney Plus and the Hulu situation and the lot. Man, so crazy, bro. So crazy. Hey, Carl Wizards. Hey, my boy Cam said, yo, Carl Wizards, y'all got any Punisher Pops over there? My boy looking for the Punisher Pops, boy. Hey. But yeah, I had to do that. And then you know, basketball season rolling around. And I think I saw a stat the other day where it's going, if you want to watch all the basketball games this season, to have an app to get every channel that the basketball games will be coming on there. It would cost you like $470 or something like that a month.
Smokes.
But I don't find it hard to believe because damn near every streaming service is $100 for the live shit.
Yeah.
Carl Weir says, let's not even mention the game's not even good on those nights. Yeah, every now and then you'll catch a good Monday night football game. Every now and then you'll catch a good Thursday night football game. But most of the time, them games are not good. And now we got to pay extra to see them. Luckily, Thursday, I already got the Prime. So luckily on Thursdays, I can still see the game. But damn, man, like, why make it so hard for the fans? Because that's obviously the only people who are watching it or who would even go to those links to see the game.
Hey, it says to watch all the basketball games, it would cost you $900 per season for the necessary streaming apps, ESPN, Peacock, Prime Video, NFL League Pass, plus regional sport networks. $900 if you want to watch every basketball game with all the apps.
That's a bad.
Hold on, that's only 1, 2, 3, 4 plus whatever regional apps. I don't know nothing about the regional apps. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 apps would cost you $900 a year.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's simply just crazy. But it's I don't even know what it is, bro. I don't even know what it is. Why are we making it hard to watch sporting events? You ain't making it hard to watch none of the other bullshit that go on in the world. I mean, we get that shit instantly right here. Bam.
Yep.
But to watch the sporting events, it just feels like it feels old-timey. You know?
Bro, they nickel and dime our asses, bro. Because think about this. He ain't lying.
Nah, for real.
But no, they nickel and dime us because, like, you know, you go back to, I say it was probably around 2012 when Caps was like, all right, I'm done with cable. I'm going straight to Netflix, and it was Netflix and Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
All right, cool. He was good, and then some people kept their cable to watch football games.
Yeah,
that was it. All right, then the apps, the everybody had their fallout with Netflix, so Disney took their shit, and then Disney went and bought Fox. So it's like, all right, now we own Fox, so it is what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
And then ESPN was like, all right, well, we're gonna have our own shit. Then CBS said we're gonna have our own stuff. Then ABC is Disney, so that all goes over with them. So it's like, well, damn. So now you gotta now you gotta start buying all these apps. Then Hulu comes out. Then Sling comes out, but then Sling was like, hey, you can watch all the live TV. We got all the channels. You can watch everything. Well, then everybody pulled their shit from Sling. Now Sling don't even exist no more. So now every network has their own individual app, and each one of them have their own contracts with all these different sporting leagues. So I was like, if I want to watch any of these games, I gotta have all these apps, which that shit start to add up. But you think, oh, it's not bad. It's $9.99 here. Then Netflix, we're gonna Netflix bust you down. Started at $10, then $15, $20. Hell, I don't know where it's at now. I don't got Netflix.
I got Netflix, but I don't know how much that shit costs.
Shit, Hulu.
My apps bill more than my car note. Hey, everybody's. Bro, YouTube TV already like 97. All right. Cool. Boom. Netflix, if you got any type of family, anything where you got multiple screens can watch or whatever, I know they're getting you for at least the high 60, 70.
Easy. Amazon Prime, $175.
Come on. Disney Plus gonna busting you down for another 100.
Yep. Hulu.
Well, it's all now you can get it all in one, but you know they're gonna pay the extra.
I gotta pay that.
You gotta pay the extra to get it all in one. It's like 125 or some shit like that.
Yep.
The shit is just crazy. Then you're not even talking about like the Peacocks. Because you think of last year, we got Peacock here at the house now because last year Thursday Night Football was on Peacock.
On Peacock. Now it's on Amazon Prime.
He said, Carl Weir said, just think about how crazy that is. I think I'm mad now, bro. No, if you sit down and really calculate it up, it's going to piss you off.
Yep. Oh, bro, they got that app, Rocket Money. And Rocket Money will go through your bank account and will show you all your subscriptions, you know, where all your money going and shit. And I saw a guy on YouTube, he was breaking it down. And, dude, it was like he was paying somewhere between like $800 and $900 a month in just subscriptions.
Yep. Bro, so many. Apple TV is another one. Like you like all these freaking streaming services, bro.
Yep.
I need a billionaire. I need one of these billionaires that have streaming service that this where all the games gonna be. Yeah, Rocket Money gonna charge your ass too. They're gonna charge you to tell you what you getting charged for. Hey, they gonna get you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, it was a late night, sitting on the couch, and I see it on YouTube. You know, Rocket Money was paying YouTubers to, you know, advertise for them. I'm like, yeah, let me see. So shit, I get on Rocket Money, start my profile, link my bank account, boom, it's running this little analysis, and it says, Ben, we done. We need that 1099.
Come on with it.
If you want to see what we found, we need that 1099.
Come on with it. We done ran through your shit. Now go ahead and pay us. We can just keep this info, or you can let us.
God, dog, man, y'all supposed to be helping me save money.
We're gonna help you right after you give us our cut. It's ridiculous, bro. I know I'm leaving out some apps too.
Oh yeah. I mean, I ain't even gonna like, dude. I ain't even gonna mention like all the little subscriptions that like I bought for Macy that you forget about it.
Oh, that's the name of the game. I ain't gonna email your ass either.
Show link. Oh, Planet Fitness, bastards.
And not the 1099 tax form, my guy. No, for real. They gonna nickel and dime you till you can't get no more, bro.
But like we talk about it, but we as people we's not gonna change. Like they've ushered us into it, and now it's just a part of the matrix now.
Yeah, it's here now. Like there's no getting away from it. There's no putting the shit back in the tube. Like we're here now.
I mean, you can try. I mean, you can. People, unless everybody's a hostess, man, we ain't paying this shit no more.
Exactly. Like, you know that ain't happening.
It's not gonna happen, man. Like we as a people gotta realize we have the power. We are what's fueling the machine. We're the fuel for the machine. And we just like, we ain't gonna do it no more. They gotta either change or run out of business. Which one?
But there's enough people who got enough money with that 900 to 800 a month on subscriptions ain't messing with them. And they take it out so ever so smoothly too. Carl Weir says, I feel that. Not much we can do, really, unless we all team up, and that's a lot of effort needed.
Facts.
Exactly. There's enough people with that, whatever subscriptions they're paying for, it's not really hurting their monthly. They could use that little 800, 500, 600, whatever you spend in a month on subscriptions. Yes, you could use that to do other things, and it will probably benefit your life. But it's not necessarily hurting you.
Yeah.
To have these subscriptions. And it make you feel good because you get to sit on the couch and watch whatever you want whenever you get ready. And you got your little subscription. If somebody say, hey, you watch this? You got Amazon Prime? Yeah, I got Prime. Hey, yeah, you want to watch this? It's on Peacock? Yeah, I got Peacock. It's a good little feeling for you.
Yep.
So it's not hurting you, and you get to go watch and do as you please. No commercials. I'm gonna pay that. So all the people that's complaining pull up and say, "Hey, we ain't watching this shit no more. Cancel my subscriptions today. Cancel all of them." Then it's over with. Start a Facebook group boycotting and sell the piss out of some ads. Facebook gonna have your ass shut down and shadow banned so fast off that shit. It's over with
so quick. They ain't gonna play with you.
Shit, I know Disney got their hand in Meta too. I ain't trying to say it, but I know they do.
Oh, you know
they
it.
They got their hand in everything. Y'all starting. Hey, I was cool when y'all was doing y'all own little shit over there, but now y'all starting to lean into my world.
My world. Yep. I can't have that. I can't have that at all.
Oh man. But speaking of watching all the games, man, big moves in the NFL, man. We got some trades that went down at the deadline. I think the biggest news coming out of the deadline is that Cleveland didn't do shit yet again. In my opinion,
bro, didn't do nothing. Like I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about I don't know what to say about Cleveland. Like even old buddy, the GM, what's his name?
Don't get me the line.
I can't think of his name now. Anyway, the GM at Cleveland, he was like, "Yeah, we're fine with where our roster is." Bro, you on a burning ship, you on a sinking ship, and you find where your roster is?
Yeah, because I see what he's saying on that too, though, because their roster ain't that bad. Their roster ain't that bad. They just have no QB.
Yeah, Andrew Berry.
They have no QB. That's their whole shebang.
Yeah, what you call it? Sports Illustrated did an article by Nick DePone. It says the Cleveland Browns took a bold stance at the NFL trade deadline by mostly sitting on their hands despite a 2-6 record with plenty of veterans on expiring deals. So you got a good roster now, you think, but you got cats that at the end of the season is going to be unrestricted free agents.
And they're going to Myles Garrett their ass. Anybody who worth staying, like not replaceable. Oh, this is what the rest of the league will offer you. Here you go. Boom. Stay. Yeah. Or I always got it in my back pocket. Hey, yeah, I know last year was rough. We're gonna have Shedeur. We're gonna get Shedeur in there. We're gonna start Shedeur. Take a little pay cut. Take a little pay cut right here and stay in Cleveland. We're gonna be good. Season come around, Shedeur ain't getting shit.
Nope, nothing.
I just don't think, and also too, like when we talking about the trade deadline, who wants to go? Who wants to do a deal with them right now?
Well, the Jets did.
No, they want to do a deal with them for Shedeur. That's off the table.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the Jets came like, hey, we'll give y'all Sauce. Apparently, what this article said that they was like, we'll give y'all Sauce Gardner for Shedeur, and they was like, nah, we'll do that, but we also want a second round pick. I was like, well, we ain't giving you that shit. Yeah, we trying to rebuild.
Exactly that's what I'm saying. They're not getting off Shedeur. If you're gonna give me something crazy for it, like Sauce and a second round pick, come on. But other than that, no, we're not getting off of it. So nobody really wants to do a deal with them right now because anything they offer out or anything they want to give up is going to be you're going to have to overpay because he is a 5th round pick. So either going to have to overpay for Shedeur or there ain't shit else that you really going to get up out of there. You're not getting Myles Garrett up out of there.
Nope.
You're not getting Mason Graham up out of there, which I don't think he that good. But you're not getting Mason Graham up out of there. You're not getting what's my boy the corner they got now? Shit. You're not getting him up. You're not getting none of those guys up out of there without them saying, yeah, give us a 1st round pick or a 2nd round pick or your best guy and a 2nd round pick.
Yeah, nope.
So nobody's trying to do a deal with them. And then they also look like shit. Like as far as like organization wise right now. They look just like fucking idiots.
Yeah, clown. I wouldn't want to go there, work there.
The coach and the GM ain't on the same page. The GM and the owner ain't on the same page. Like it's tragic over there right now. They just fucking gave up Joe Flacco to a fucking division rival.
And Joe looked damn good in Cincinnati.
That's what I'm saying. It is all bad for Cleveland right now. But actually, Sauce is actually really the biggest news in the trade deadline.
Oh yeah, Sauce and what's his name? Old buddy that sneezed and said thank you to himself.
Hey, New York, you talking about Quentin Williams?
Yeah.
New York, the New York Jets, they on the same level as Cleveland to me.
How so?
Organization-wise. Bro, now what you gonna do? You just gave up your two best defensive players. Your offense is ass right now. Your offense is ass. That shit look like backyard ball.
Yeah.
Have you watched the Jets play this year?
Not one time.
Please do. Please watch a game and tell me what you see. A lot of shit don't make no sense. So now you offload Sauce, you offload Quentin Williams. Now what you gonna do? Because those are two guys. It's kind of like the Colorado situation. Those are two guys that you're not just about to just replace. You're not.
But see, they saying the offer for Sauce was too good to pass up. So what did they get?
I don't know what they got from
they got a first round pick in 2026 and 3 first round picks for 27.
That shit not too good to pass up. That shit not too good to pass up. You know why?
Wow.
So because that 2026 pick, you're going to go get you a QB.
Yep.
Because Justin Fields, obviously, it ain't working. So you're gonna go get you a QB. All right. That's 1 year of the trade for Sauce gone. The next season, that QB got to go through the same bullshit you didn't put every other QB through that you done brought over here. So now he banged up, second, third most in the league, maybe even the most in the league. Banged up. Hell, he looking for other options. Really, he trying to get he ready to go. So now you back and then you got your 3 first round picks. And you got your 3 first round picks in 27. So now you go and try to replace Sauce and you try to replace Quentin Williams. Or let's say you don't do that and you go get you a running back and a receiver. And so now you got your rookie, your second year QB, a rookie receiver, and a rookie running back. And nobody on defense.
Yeah.
Now you can use them picks to trade off and maybe bring in a vet or bring in somebody like, but that shit to me is dumb.
It's working backwards. Like oh yeah, it's just. So basically, what you're saying is you think 4 players is going to change your franchise.
Yeah, and when you can really just keep the 2 you got. So let's just say I'm gonna keep Quentin Williams anchoring my D line. I'm gonna keep Sauce as the leader of my secondary. All right, boom. At least we're not starting at 0.
Yeah.
We're going into a rebuild. We know that, but at least we're not starting at fucking 0.
And don't forget, they got Bryce Hall. He's a damn good running back.
Bryce Hall, but I think he already on the downslope. You ask me.
Oh, what was it? Where are you from? Iowa State.
Yeah, I think he got hurt. I think 2 years in a row, and then it ain't looking the same. But when you start at 0, bro, it's just so hard. It's so hard to start at 0 for an NFL team. I mean, you talking 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Yep.
When you're starting at 0. So I think that shit done. Jerry Jones goes and gets Quentin Williams. We just mentioned him. Jerry Jones brings him to the Cowboys. I think that shit done.
Yeah, he talking about it's an honor to play for the Cowboys, bro.
I mean, I'm sure he do. I mean, I'm sure he would like to play for the Cowboys. He finna get talked about more than he's ever been talked about in his career, whether it be good or bad. But on the Jets part, it was stupid as hell. And on the Cowboys part, it's stupid as hell. What did you loading up your D line in the middle for?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody lining up in the eye and coming at you. No one's doing that.
They turned that secondary up. Y'all should have brought in Sauce Gardner.
That would have been a much better pick for the Cowboys because you already got the Kenny Clark cat earlier in the year for Micah. So I don't know, bro. I don't know what Jerry be on, but hey, Jerry ain't worried about that shit.
Yeah, no, he said he worried about this oil money.
I ain't worried about it. What God worried about it?
I got $1 billion. I got 1 billion reasons why I don't need to worry about the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey man, do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Also in other NFL news, man, that injury report looking nasty. The injury report looking nasty in the NFL right now.
Bro, everybody.
The biggest one for last week would be Jaden Daniels.
Yep. And I recall you said it a couple shows ago that you was afraid that they was going to RG3 him. And by golly, they did.
Bro, I do not like Dan Quinn in the slightest. Like I told you, like I said earlier in the show, man, I'm an ex-Falcon. I was a Falcon for a long time. Dan Quinn, bro, you be doing the most. You be doing the most. That's all there is to it. You be doing the most, bro. So I'm already negative on the Commanders anyway. But then you got Jaden Daniels, right? He comes out, he has his breakout season, rookie of the year, all that good stuff. Where the receivers at? You got Scary Terry over there, and that's it.
You're trying to pay all this damn money too.
You didn't do nothing. You didn't go get you another one or a running back.
Nope.
I know your running back. I forgot the starter over there. He got hurt when you got the Krosky Merritt. You got the Krosky Merritt as the backup. Krosky Merritt, no offense to you, dog. Keep getting your paper as long as they're gonna give it to you. But I don't know how the hell you in there. You look like Jaden Daniels, hell.
Yeah, they drafted an offensive tackle in the first round. Then drafted Trey Amos, cornerback, in the second round. Jalen Lane, wide receiver, in the fourth round. Kane Madrano, linebacker, in the sixth round, and Jacob Krosky Merritt, running back, Arizona.
Yeah, that's the guy who started now. What round was he drafted in?
7th.
That's your starter now. You got one receiver in that draft, and it's in the 4th round. Come on, man. You're not trying to help the dude out.
Nope.
You're not trying to help the dude out. And, bro, when he got hurt at the beginning of this season, and when he got hurt in this season right here, I would have left his ass on the sideline.
Don't need to bring you back. Because who's they backup? Mariota?
Mm-hmm. Hell, he looked like a deer in headlights out there, but shit, we just gonna have to watch this shit for the rest of the season. We just gonna have to. We're not winning the Super Bowl this year. Jaden, get right. Bro.
Bro, to be a team that you were a game away. You guys were literally a game away from the Super Bowl. Y'all made no moves in the offseason to add on to that shit. Y'all gave Scary Terry a shit ton of money that's holding the team up. I would have traded his ass. Trade him and trade him and bring in 3-4 more guys.
You can't trade him. Jaden Daniels needs an ace Boone Coon at receiver. You got to have your one guy. You got to. And Scary Terry cold as hell. But you got to bring in not only somebody for Jaden Daniels, but also somebody for Scary Terry. You got to keep him. You got to keep him freed up.
You got to keep him freed up, and you got to bring in somebody that's gonna play behind him that can come in and do what he do. Because I mean, he up there. I mean, he
missed he missed like 3 games this year already. You right. You saying it right.
Yeah,
you saying it right. So you have to build around your guy if he's gonna be the guy. But then the Commanders, just like with RG3, go down. Oh, we need you. 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 Come back.
Broke arm.
It's stupid shit, man. It's stupid shit. He shouldn't even been in the game when he got hurt. They was getting their ass blew out then.
Bad coaching decisions, man.
Dan Quinn, yeah, 28-3. I tell you a lot of bad coaching decisions he made. Like,
what is that in Dallas for a minute?
Yeah. The fucking NFL, this all goes back to the draft. Jaden Daniels should have never stepped foot in Washington.
Nope.
Jaden Daniels should have never stepped foot. They didn't deserve it.
But then people say, "Well, look what happens." He went there and they went to the AFC and the NFC Championship.
Yeah, a one-off gonna come every now and then. A one-off is gonna come. Joe Burrow had him a one-off. Where they at? Where he at?
Yep. But it's moments like that justify the draft. I mean,
but look at the cost of it. Look at the cost of it. Joe Burrow was the most sacked in the league that year. If you go back and look last year, I guarantee you Jaden Daniels is high up on that most sacked list, if not the most. So at what cost is it for that one-off season? How many times was Jaden Daniels sacked in 2024?
Jaden Daniels was number 6 on that list. He was sacked 64 times.
6 out of 32.
Caleb Williams was number 1 at 82. Then Geno Smith, then Justin Herbert, C.J. Stroud, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Aaron Rodgers.
At what cost? So now you paying for that cost. So look at Joe Burrow. They had their one-off season. He made it through that season. He didn't take an injury in that season, but the wear and tear.
Yep, and Burrow is 12th on that list at 53 sacks.
Come back the next year, boom, out for the season. Jaden Daniels, they make their run. He fucking 6th on the list in sacks, so he one of the most hit QBs in the league. Being Superman, come back the next season, boom, injury. Rush back from that injury, boom, another injury. The team is not ready for this caliber of player. They showed you that, which is how they ended up getting him in the first place.
Yep, he had 47 sacks. Oh, no, my bad. So the list I got, so this is 2024. So it goes Caleb Williams, C.J. Stroud, Geno Smith, Sam Darnold, Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels. And they both hurt. The call, they trying to win now. So obviously it's worth it. It's worth it to them. Like, fuck it.
You're not gonna win now, and then you're not gonna win it ever. you killing your guys because they're ass. Your team is trash already. So yeah, he can come in and make it look good. Don't nobody got no film on him, all this good shit. He can come in and make it look real good for a year. But at what cost is he making it look good at? The rest of his career? This injury could throw Jayden Daniels' career in a whole nother direction.
Yep.
This is only his second year in the league. And this could throw his career in a whole nother direction. And everybody want to keep saying, oh, but the draft's going to balance out the NFL. Where at?
Honestly, I thought about this. They're actually right. It does balance out the NFL. Because what it does is your good talent get washed the fuck out real quick. So then the league it does this. It'll go just like this.
Yeah, it might balance out how many all-stars or superstars are in the NFL at one time, but it ain't balancing out the league as far as like the teams being even.
No, what it does is all these guys that got high potential, they go to these shitty ass teams, they get washed out the league. So then they never get to go anywhere else.
Yeah, I get that. That's what I'm saying. It might balance out how many superstars are in the league at one time.
Yeah.
But it's not balancing out the NFL as far as like organization wise, as far as team wise.
No, it's not doing that at all.
Because the Commanders, go ahead.
All it does is it takes your number of good players and it lessens them, because now this guy who, if he would have went to a team and sat behind a decent veteran quarterback that's on the way out, or that might have 3 or 4 more years left in him, and learning the system and learning the gameplay and all that, and then he step up in, now he get his all-star run. All it does, it takes, say you got 10 guys come in, shit, 5 of them gone. So now you're left with these 5 that now they're just floating around the league.
Yeah,
but the ones that was actually gonna do some damage is gone. They hurt, or they play look so bad that, man, he not an NFL quarterback. Especially when you're a black quarterback, you ain't like you get a whole lot of chances. So once you look like you on a downturn, your ass is gone.
No doubt. But like I'm saying, the Commanders were ass. Jayden Daniels come. They have a good season, and now they're ass.
Yep.
So the league was never balanced.
You got one season out of it.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't balance shit. Where the balance coming in at? The teams that we were talking about winning the Super Bowl last year is the same teams we talking about might win that whole this year.
Except the Chiefs.
Even the Chiefs. Ain't nobody counting the Chiefs out.
At 4 and 5?
You don't want to play them? Who want to see the Chiefs in the first round of the playoffs?
Oh, the Chiefs are like the Giants. If they just get in that joker with Eli, they just get in, they probably gonna get there.
Nobody want to see him. You can say, oh, the refs or whatever you want to say. Nobody wants to see the Chiefs in them playoffs. I guarantee you don't. You can take a poll right now, all 32 teams, who want to play the Chiefs in the playoffs. Ain't nobody putting their name on that bingo card.
Nope. Not at all.
I just don't see the balance, man. We talk about the same shit every single year, bro. The Jets still ass. The Giants still ass.
Cardinals.
Browns.
Raiders.
Like, still ass.
Chargers. Jacksonville. Tennessee.
Jacksonville, actually, they only got, what, 2 losses this year? 1 loss?
They rocking like that?
Yeah. Miami. Houston. Come on, man. Fucking Cincinnati.
Yeah, Jaguars are 5 and 3.
3. I thought they had 2 losses. But like, the league is not balanced, bro. It can't be balanced this way. we bust up all the good teams. We bust up all the good teams because they got to trade off their pieces to move up in the draft. And then the bad teams, we're giving them these all-star players who they can't fucking develop.
Yep.
Shit's wicked out here, man. Shit's wicked out here, man. I know we got a little long-winded. We got a little long-winded on that mug tonight.
I know, man. I said it, so we got a whole lot to talk about.
No doubt. Oh man, I can't wait for the rest of this NFL season. I can't wait for the rest of this college football season. Who knows where the chips are gonna fall this year? There's a lot of gauntlets that have to be run at the end of this college football season that could change everything.
The whole landscape of it.
There are a lot of trap games left in this college football game that could change everything. So we're gonna see what happens with that, man. NFL, obviously, it's still early for them. It's crazy to say that, but it's still early for the NFL. They just not get to the halfway mark. So it's still a lot of stuff that can go right or wrong for your organization right now. I mean, like Kansas City, they still got a chance to be something. It's even crazy to think about it, but Baltimore even still has a chance to do something. Obviously, you got Buffalo. It's all the same teams from last year.
Yep. And they know when to turn it on.
They know when to turn it on, for sure. But man, my favorite part of the show coming up right here, man. I got to get the mental health checks, man. I got to know how you doing. 1 through 10. Personally, what's going on with you? Physically, taking care of yourself, business-wise, what you got coming up next?
Shit, personally, man, just same old. Just taking care of stuff around the house, getting ready for this baby, and just work. Don't stop. This time of the year, normally we start to slow it down, but with the race to be the number one nicotine pouch company is the brand is just crazy. So you got contracts and all this other stuff coming up, and it's like, damn, we're supposed to be slowing down, but the race don't stop. So business wise, I mean, personally, I'm sitting at about a 7 right now. Just I feel like I'm overworked. Physically, I feel good, man. Just still, getting in my sauna, doing my stretches. I'm saying, going on morning walks and stuff. So physically, man, I feel about an 8. And business wise, man, Jared Archer podcast, just guests on top of guests, hopping on the show. And then being normally I'm the host, but I've been invited to a couple shows, this week and next week. So it's kind of cool to be on that side of the conversation.
Yeah.
And then and then the hunting season, man. It's my time of the year, just getting out in the woods, man, and hunting. So I'm sitting at about a 9, business wise.
Yeah, man. For myself, personally, not gonna complain, not one bit, man. Everything is everything. Everybody's healthy, everybody's happy, so everything is good. Gotta give myself an 8, 9 on a personal scale, man. Physically, feeling good. Obviously, the warmer seasons are over, or it seems like that until about midday. But the warmer seasons are over. Waking up in the morning, the cold, gotta get the bones good and cracked up, getting out of the bed and stuff like that, man. But other than that, I'm feeling good. Gotta give myself a 6, 7, 8, even on the physical scale right now. And business wise, man, definitely no complaining there. Work is work, obviously, but work is going good. Work is great. Nicholas Reed Photography is doing this thing right now too. Christmas photos coming up. So if you haven't booked yet, please get that in as early as possible, so I can get everything mapped out and don't have to try to rush for the last minute shoots and stuff like that, where I have to rush and edit everything. So just get those in if you want to book that. If you already have booked, I can't wait to do the session. I can't wait for you to see what kind of magic we cook up with that. Read, Talk, and Listen podcast, man, doing our thing. Coming up on, I don't even know what episode this is, but doing our thing, man, for 7 seasons. You got to look back at that and just, I remember first starting. I know we talked to Joe about it the other day on his pod. I remember when we first started this thing, man. We still rocking with y'all. Y'all still rocking with us, so we appreciate that. Get over to the TikTok get over to the Instagram, get over to anywhere you can find it, the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, anywhere you can find a Real Talk Listen podcast and get it, man. Get over to DreadedArcher.com, get some merch over there, man. Get over to RealTalkMerch.com, pick up some merch over there. And we just doing our thing right now, man. I gotta give business a 9, maybe even 10.
Straight up.
You got any last words for the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Help your neighbor, man. Like right now, times is hard on folks, man, and people might be struggling that they ain't really talking about it. Just be kind to your neighbor, be willing to help out. It's getting close to the holiday season, man, and just be a good neighbor.
Nah, that's a good one right there, man. You gotta be a good neighbor. And then I'm gonna piggyback off that and say, man, respect your neighbor too. I see a lot of videos on the internet right now, man, where it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We learned this shit in kindergarten, first grade. You know what I mean? Treat others how you want to be treated. And we're gonna all be all right. We're gonna all be all right, man. But like I always say, keep them babies close, man. Hug them tighter. I know it's cold right now. Hey, got them jackets on. Everybody got their face covered up and stuff like that. Hey, hold them babies. Keep them babies close to you. They need to be in eye view. Hell, they need to be in reach.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, in this grocery store, you shouldn't see the same person on aisle 3, 5, and 7, and then see them again in the parking lot walking by your car, man. Everything is not a coincidence, all right? And last but not least, have yours on you, because I'm for dang sure I'll have mine on me. And with all that being said, man, this is season 7, episode 35 of the Real Talk Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. No Killer Cam tonight. We are out.
Peace.